Hi guys, hi Sagittarius rising. How are you? I'm going to do a little bit of a cleansing, clearing of the energy for you all first before we get started. I do have myself on a timer now, so I will be making shorter videos. That way you guys can get really good content, but not so extravagantly long because I know I can talk and get blabbly, and I want to give you guys really good content, okay? So first we're going to start out with the bells, just to kind of clear out some of the heavy energy from the other reading I just did. Kind of clear it out a little bit. And now we're going to breathe in 4 times, breathe out 4 times. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay? And then I'll ring the bell 4 times. And in between, we're going to think of a little lever and or say a tree, because you guys are very playful and like kid like. So let's say we're on a tree, and it doesn't have to be a tree if that doesn't resonate with you, and if that's not comfortable, then think of something that really is very comfortable for you, something that's very playful and joyful, and pretend that you're climbing up it. And at the very top of that, like say you're at the slide, and you're like at the bottom and the front of the slide, not the ladder, the front, and you're climbing up, climbing up, climbing up, and you feel like you keep falling down. Well, after so many tries, right, you climb up and then you finally are able to grab the top, and you're like, yay, I'm finally at the top, woohoo. Have yourself feel that, like, kid like feeling. So however you're seeing it in your mind, just imagine it very playful, very light, very positive, okay? And then imagine yourself at the very bottom of it with all that struggle, with all that stress, and with all that worry of, I just can't do it, it's not going to happen, why are these things happening? You know, and then imagine yourself at the very top of that going, yes, I did it. Imagine yourself literally climbing up or rising up from that really hard place and going up to the very top, and imagine yourself just really happy and really joyous and in that very playful, like kid-like mode, okay? So as we count to four, we're going to get into that space of feeling like we're at the bottom, or feeling like that heaviness. And then as you're counting, you're going to get up to the very top, okay? So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And as you're breathing out, remember, breathe out all of that heavy, weighted down energy. Breathe out all of that, like, toxic feeling, just really rough, just kind of energy. Give it to hold it in your hands and hand it out like a little child would be handing out something that they just don't like, and they're asking for their parent to give away and help them with, or giving a hand and asking for that hand, that helping hand from them. And literally allow yourself to feel that childlike energy, giving it out to whom you resonate with, you are connected to, and ask them to please take this heavy energy and release it from you, and them take it away and do it as they will, and ask for the highest vibrational beings, entities, spirits, energies, positivity and abundance and joy to come into your mind, body, and spirit. And see yourself slowly rising to the top of what you're imagining, and allow yourself to feel those calm, peaceful, joyous feelings come over you. So, a couple more breaths in and out. And as I count to four, I'm going to ring the bell. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as we sit in this moment for just a moment or two, just keep imagining yourself climbing up that ladder, climbing up that tree, climbing up that slide, climbing up what you're imagining yourself climbing up at the top of, and imagining that happy, joyous feeling. Just keep on breathing out that negativity, that just irritation, anger, stress, worry, all of those things that are really bottled up in you and are bothering you at this time, and release those. Release those to the divine, release those to your angels, guides, universe, again, whoever it is that you personally are connected with, and ask them to allow you to receive all of that beautiful energy. You are allowed to receive positivity. You are allowed to receive happiness. Allow yourself in this moment to receive all of that, and gather your happy moments, gather those joyous feelings, and just be in that moment as you breathe in and out. So now you're going to take one more deep breath in, one more deep breath out. And as I count to 4, we're going to come back into our bodies, come back into our minds, come back into this moment, and then we'll start our reading. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys. How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? I already feel like the energies have gotten a little bit lighter, a little bit more joyous. Someone had a little bit of heavy energy surrounding them. So now we'll get your angel number. If my camera goes in and out, I do apologize for that. My camera has a mind of its own and wants to do its own thing. She likes to go in and out. Yes, I call it as G because she's very moody. She likes to go in and out. Hold on, let me see if I can focus her. There we go. I love this camera. It's a beautiful camera. It's a Logitech, and it is a great camera. But I tell you what, sometimes it just has a mind of its own. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and your angel number is a 4, is a 5. Oops, let me do that again. Sorry. One more time. 6. Oh, that's funny. And a 5. Okay, so those are your messages for today, Sagittarius. I am going to do these sexual readings separately now. That way I can give you guys a shorter reading. So just know that you will be getting a much better general message in a shorter amount of time, and a much better sexual message in a shorter amount of time. That way it's not spanned out. You guys have to separate the message, the reading and all that stuff. You guys can either have one or the other. And I'm also working on something with my partner, my husband. We are working on something together under my newer business, the Goddess of the Full Moon 2020. My Empress Moon Goddess is for my tarot and for my Reiki healing. I am a Reiki master practitioner. I am not a Reiki master yet. I have one more class, but with COVID and everything that has happened, it got delayed for a little while, which is okay because it gave me more time to work on my Reiki journey. Because when you become a Reiki healer, you have an actual spiritual journey. So at this time, it just wasn't right at this moment for me to get the actual master certificate, because I needed a little bit more time to do my spiritual journey to help heal others and work on my Reiki healings as well. So as I do these readings, just so you know, and I'll let every other sign know as well. When I'm doing these readings, I'm always sending out my Reiki healing, my Reiki energy to you all for positivity and light and happiness and joy. So just so you know, when you are hearing my messages, I'm always sending out positive energy towards you. Okay. I am also an intuitive guide. All of my information is down below. I'm an angel intuitive guide, and I'm working on right now other schooling. So in between, if you don't see me one day or so, it's either because I'm sick and or because I'm more focused on getting my schoolwork done. So not to worry, I'm always here. I'm working more towards getting these done daily and much more frequent for you guys. Like I said before, but this is really starting to really open up for me to get these messages and healings out there for you. Again, we are working on a project right now that'll be coming out very soon. I'll show you that as soon as we get that worked out. Like as we speak tonight, we were working on it, so it will be coming out very soon. So just so you know, like I said, I was working on different things for you guys for readings, so I am still working on those as I go. So if things switch up and change up just slightly, just know that it's because I've been working on them through my spiritual journey and process as well. Okay, so there we go with the announcement. Let's get to your reading, lovelies. Okay. Sorry, it's just not wanting to. She just does not want to cooperate right now. But that's okay, because I can still give you a beautiful message, okay? So let's go. I guess I want to start with you first. I am doing the Halloween themed. I've been doing these for a second because my favorite holiday is Halloween. I am a witch, spiritual guide, and spiritual healer, and many different celestial spiritual things. I do believe in some parts of Christianity and such. I just don't practice certain things. So just so you know, I don't practice, bad things towards people, only love and light here. So just so you know, I'm not doing any of that nonsense. I'm only here to give out beautiful messages towards all of you beautiful people. Like I said, I'll be focusing on these separately a lot more. That way I can give you guys better messages, okay? So the generals, and then the sexual, and then I have something else that I'm going to do as well. But I don't give out my things until I actually put them out there. So that way, you guys will see it and be like, oh, cool. Instead of like, oh, she already told us about that. I'd rather, go blam with the videos than and or things that I'm doing versus telling you beforehand. It's a little bit more fun, a little bit more mysterious. I feel like someone here is being very mysterious towards a situation. You got the Queen of Wands, which is the goddess of flames here, which fits for your, you got more flames, Nine of Flames, Nine of Wands. this is what's coming at you. This is what's happening right at this moment. Anything else, spirit guides, ancestors? Let's put that here because they did say, and I'll get the energies of this reading as well. So for each one, I'm going to just do like 2 shuffles. That way I can clear some of the energy and move on to what's happening, what's coming at you instead. Okay. Okay, and I am on a timer, like I said, so if you hear a little pling in a little while, that means that we are done with our reading. And it'd be good if I actually started it. So if you're wondering, what is that little tinkling sound, the little tick sound? That's my timer, just so I can keep myself on track. Just so you know, Sagittarius risings, I've been telling everyone, when the card goes in the sideways position, I've been doing this for quite a while, just how Spirit has came to me and told me how to do it. When it comes in the sideways position, it's an either or. It's like it can happen and it cannot happen. Because again, we all have free will. We all have that ability to make our own choices, and our people as well. We cannot force our people. See, like, when it comes to spells and magic and stuff that I do, I never do them towards anyone else. And the reason being is because I believe in, like many other witches and spiritual beings and celestial beings and, those that are open to the universe, I believe that whatever you put out there will come back to you three to tenfold. I always say tenfold because I feel like, if you do something raunchy towards someone, you gonna get that back. Like, you wish them ill will, like to get harmed. Like, if you love your hair is gonna fall out or something like that. Something bad will always come back to someone. So I'm always believing that, to be at my best behavior. I have, I am a human being, and I do, have my own moments of, thinking bad thoughts and whatnot. But I believe in, I am learning along with Spirit and my guides to listen to them and to really clear my mind and to really focus on the more positive stuff, because I could do a whole bunch of harm. I mean, I am a very amazing being, like we all are, and I have the ability to really make some awful things happen, but I don't. The reason why is because I don't want that coming back on me. So just know that I'm not that spiritual witch, that spiritual being that is going to do all that mess. I just don't feel like having all that come back to me. I like my hair, I like me, so I ain't gonna do all that. Even though I totally could, because there are beautiful, beautiful hexing spells and voodoo, like dark voodoo spells and all this stuff that they're pretty dang cool, but I ain't gonna dabble. Because I know I could get probably like, ooh, oh, that's, ooh. I know my personality. So hang on one second. I'll get the energies from these, and then I'll come right back. You won't even notice I'm gone. So I got the energies for you guys. And so what's coming at you is the Nine of Flames, the Six of Boulders, what's right at this moment, the Goddess of Flames, the Seven of Broomsticks, the Sun, and so the Goddess of Flames is in reverse, the Seven of Broomsticks is in reverse, the Sun is in reverse, and the Judgment is in reverse. So this can mean some type of a denial or error in judgment. Someone is being weak in a situation, delayed gratification, Someone could be possibly having some type of depression right now and or sadness. If you are having depression, you know, because right now with all of that's going on with, you know, the world, seek someone to talk to, seek, you know, help if needed. You know, go to your doctor, you know, and ask for anything that they can help you with in that situation. um you know, because depression and anxiety and stress is real out here, and you know, people with depression and or those that suffer with it can end up, you know, harming themselves, with eating disorders, with just, you know, sadness, with, you know, not being able to go out into the world. Just so many things with depression and or anxiety, stress, and all of that. So just if you're having those type of things going on, you know, make sure to seek a friend, seek a loved one that you trust, and or, you know, seek professional help for that as well. Okay, guys. Someone is getting you know, punished for something that they have done. You know, you could be, someone could be in a legal matter, and or there could just be like, you know, karmic things coming back up. Someone could be getting caught by something, about a situation, trying to make things right. So if you got caught up in something or got caught by someone, you know, in your workplace and or, you know, just by a loved one, lover, you know, your person, it's time to make it right, time to say sorry, time to, you know, fix your life, and or, you know, confess to whatever has happened, and or if your person has done that, that's coming to you as well. um I like to say that this is more about you. When I go to the sexual readings and the love readings, stuff like that, I kind of, I'll say like, this is you, this is that. I also told the other signs so far that if you would like me to do them and um you, you know, what's coming towards you, what's coming towards them, that type of a reading also, I will do that. But I like to do that again, like more as a general. Okay, so just so you know. So there could be like some type of a dull or cold person that is very angry around you, or that is the kind of energy that is getting put out by someone in this reading. There could be some type of an aggression. So however it relates to you, just go with that. Just know that if you're having some type of anger, you know, problems, and or if there is someone that is coming at you very aggressively and very angrily, you know, make sure to get yourself, you know, situated and get away from that kind of a situation. If there is someone that is literally coming at you aggressively and are very defensively, look at that situation and try to see it, you know, um, in a more positive light, and you know, and not as in like let them do this to you, let them yell at you or whatever, or you do that to them. Just try to get yourself in a more positive state, and maybe go for a walk, and then get, you know, if it's a really abusive and or type aggressive situation, you know, find a way to get yourself away from that, you know, because no one deserves to have that type of an aggression, and or if if someone is constantly putting negative stuff towards you, and or if you're asking them questions and they're constantly rebuttaling with it's your fault and or putting the blame on you, that is not healthy. That's considered, you know, emotional abuse. Okay, I am not a psychiatrist and or doctor, so you know, if you, again, if you need that kind of help, there is many of ways to get that. Okay, guys. There could be someone that's giving and or receiving some help, with, you know, like I said, with an emotional need, with a financial need. There could be some type of a loan coming, and or that is needed. Someone could be coming at you that is needing a loan, and maybe you said no. Maybe you're finally saying no to something, and um, they might be ending up getting aggressive, and or if you have asked for a loan before from them, maybe it's needed again and they're a little bit irritated at it, and or if you have asked for money from someone and or help from someone and they're asking for it now, it's time to, like, be able to give that back to someone else as well. And if you have given this to people all the time, and you need it, it's okay to ask for help. If you're feeling overwhelmed, feeling anxious, and whatever, it is okay to ask for help if you need it as well. Okay. Keeping and maintaining boundaries is really good here. Someone has that. There's someone that really either really needs this, and or someone is really doing this really well, because we all need, to know that, hey, I'm saying no to this right now. This is not healthy for me right now. And or the situation is not healthy, so right now I'm just going to, step back and or just say no to this at this time. Okay. um this could mean that someone needs, like, to have a test of courage and or persistence in a situation. If you have someone in mind that you're interested in, Sagittarius risings, just make sure it's not creepy and or stalkish. We don't want that. We don't want not anybody going to, jail because they're stockish and or doing the wrong type of thing. Okay. You don't want to hurt your situation in any way. Okay. So just make sure that you're doing it in the proper way. If you're being consistent in something. And when it comes to your finances, sometimes there is also a need to step back from something and not be too pushy when it comes to, like, let's say, a raise or, a new position or whatever. So just be careful with that kind of stuff as well. So what is going to be coming at you is someone is observing a situation. There's a transformation that is occurring. There's some type of surprise that is coming as well. um there is some type of rebirth of something. So this could be someone coming back in your life, or like a certain situation coming up again. Again, however it's relating to you in your situation, go with that. Excuse me, let me change my gum. Hold on. I decided no more gum. When it gets to a certain point, it's like, ew. But anyway, so um again, there could be a spiritual transformation for some of you and or them. This could be like a rebirth of something. For some, you know this is for a very slim few. There could be some type of a death in the family, some type of a death that has occurred, and you're kind of feeling depressed and or sad about it, and you're reliving those moments and or you're healing from that and having a rebirth, a transformation, a healing from it. This could be someone surprising you with something as well. Someone could be in some type of solitude. There is some type of a disappointment, possibly, feeling defeated. Some type of a negative outcome could happen as well. So if there has been, like, a little bit of aggression going on, and or someone just being very angry, and or a situation that you've been, like, really, like, pushing towards, there could be for some a need to have solitude and rethink, and or this could end up, kind of in a saddened situation. Okay. There could be some type of a failure, um and or someone is um literally not understanding the situation. Someone is not understanding that you look at this poor girl. And again, it doesn't have to be for a male or a female. Ooh, look how good that looks right now. That looks really good. I was able to, bring that in. Um, so this girl and or guy, again, it doesn't have to be just because it's a girl on here that it has to be. It's just the energies. So see as your situation, but this person is literally crying and upset and very almost lonely, but she has all of her little rats around her. But sometimes, that could be a bad thing too. All these little rats around her. So someone could have said like gossip, said some things, done some dirty, shady stuff, broke her broom, made her fall off, made her get hurt. This could be a very deep and emotional um, situation, and it's it could be in the mind, playing a mind game on her. Someone could be doing that, and or this could just be like a very a need for some mindful thinking and or some solitude, because it's a very emotional time, and there's need for grounding. So sometimes we have to get our broom broken in order for us to step back and see a situation as it needs to be as well. This could be, a car breaking down. This could be just like things breaking down in your life, and or this could be just like literally breaking down mentally and emotionally. Like there could be some things that have been thought of and or people have said and you haven't thought of it, but at this time you're starting to think about those things, and it's really starting to weigh on someone here, and it's like bringing up a deep emotional uh thoughts. And then you got the devil in reverse as well. So the devil in reverse is recovery, leaving an abusive situation. So for some of you, you're gonna still be stuck in that mode of, you know, sadness, for a little while, and sometimes there is a need for that, because then you can get really good healing, right? You can really focus on mental clarity, and also emotional clarity, right? But the devil in reverse is really good, and the reason why, because it's all about recovering from that recovering from an abusive person or situation. Because even when it comes to uh thoughts, we can abuse ourselves, thinking that we're not worth it, we're not worthy of something, and constantly say and or think bad things about ourselves as well. But if you are in an abusive situation, again, there's help for people out there. So please, if you're physically getting abused, I just feel like I need to say this, because the devil can look at that guy. He's like really, really ruthless. This could also be someone that is fighting, was fighting to have two different people, but finally, realized one person was more abusive than the other, and realizing that this situation was not healthy, and they're finally getting out of this situation. Um, so just know too that anyone can get out of that situation. It may take a little bit, you may not be financially capable at this time to get out of that situation, but know that spirit's got your back, that your angels, guides, and all that is guiding you and giving you hope and strength is there for you. So just ask for their help, ask for their strength. If you need a Reiki healing, let me know and I can help with that. And just know that you're worthy and you're capable of getting out of something abusive. If you are the person abusing someone else, please seek help so you can um not be hurting anyone else either. If you're just playing games with somebody as well, please look at that, look at yourself, and know that that is unhealthy, and not a good situation for you either, because again, all of that energy is going to come back flying at you eventually. And then there'll be that regret and, sadness because of treating someone, really aggressively and bad. So, Okay, let's go on to the outcome for you guys. So there is going to be new events, transitions, change. There's going to be some type of change for the better. There's going to be some type of a release, like I said. So there's going to be a release of some type of negative energies, negative situations, negative person, negative thoughts, or emotions, and there's going to be a transformation literally coming through, and there's going to be positive change. Again, we all have free will. We all have the ability to make or break the situation. So um, think positive, switch up the negative behavior, and or switch up um you know being in that negative situation, and allow the transformation to come. Okay, allow the change to flow and allow it to come into your life, because it'll be for the better. There'll be self-discovery, there will be some type of a travel. You'll be really working towards getting things working in order for yourself. There's going to be some type of a sweet type of a person, and or very giving or compassionate situation and or person coming towards you. There's going to be some type of assistance. Again, there is always assistance available to those that seek it. So either you're seeking it spiritually, you're seeking it holistically, you're seeking it from a doctor, and or someone that is specializes in that. Just know there's always help out there. There's even free groups and stuff for people. So we all have cell phones pretty much anymore, and or computers, and or libraries to get on a computer. So if you need help from someone, and you're and obviously you have to have a computer and or tablet or phone to be watching this message, this reading. So you have the ability to research help if needed, and or resources if you're needing some type of financial resource, mental resource, and or help getting out of something abusive. Okay. And or if you just need like a group, people to talk to, there's men's group, women's groups, all of that. There's all types of resources. Sorry to get all into that, but I just feel like for someone watching this, Sagittarius risings, there really is a need to speak about that. So just so you know. But there is communication that is going to be coming in. Um, some type of study that you might be wanting to do. There's love coming in. There's some type of project, and or some type of um, uh, creativity gonna be coming your way with someone that is older. They might be able to give you some type of an advice as well. This older person, and or it could be same age and or slightly younger, but they just have a much more stable grounded energy, or you could be the older person and giving that to someone. There is intellectual knowledge, there is effort being made, there's some type of certainty that you'll know about a situation, like you'll all of a sudden like be like, oh, I got it, okay, cool. This is cool. I ding ding, like there you go, you got it in your head, you got it in your mind, and everything is that light bulb moment, that aha moment. There could be some type of a promotion, extravagance. Just be careful when spending, because being extravagant can cause you to have you know no luck, can cause instability in financial situation, and the money being very unwavering. So you can end up with here you are, things are great. You got that lucky card, you got that lucky streak, and then all of a sudden, bam, you went overboard, and then and/or your person, and then it's on. There comes that unluck there because there's an imbalance in the finances. There was too much extravagance. Um, so someone also is kind of not going to be in that business mindset. They're going to maybe even get out of that business like personality for a moment, kind of get into that playfulness, kind of, because see, look her, she's like, do 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 do. I'm just kind of gonna go for it, woohoo! I'm not gonna do all that structured stuff right now. I want to have a little bit more free time and a little bit more fun and kind of go for it. But just be mindful as well, because there could be, end up being a lack of activity where you're just kind of, sloshing around like, a sloth, and it's kind of just laying around kind of like a koala, and koalas are super cute and super sweet, but who wants to sleep, for that much of their day? There really needs to be, balance in your sleep and your activities, because it could be too much activities and the lack of of so you could be very kind of laxed in the career right now. Like maybe you've been going and or your person, and then finally it's just like, okay, I've got to stop for a minute, you know but there needs to be, again, like I said, the balance of both. There needs to be, hi, I'm working, hi, I'm going after my goals, hi, I'm having activity, and then the slow down. If you are ill in any way, by the way, if someone is ill, feeling yucky, please take time for yourself to heal. Please take time, to relax as well. If you're just going, you're eventually we exhaust ourselves to the point where we have to lay down, where our guides and spirit and all that, they have us like get a reality check and say, okay, you're in a human body. The human body says, okay, I need rest. So just know that if you've been just going like crazy, there is a need to rest as well. Um, so, so there's an active opportunist, like, so there's some type of like, if you're balanced and you're actively doing both, and you're staying in balance, there's going to be opportunities that come about. There's going to be opportunities that come around to you in love and finance and luck, and just life in general. Your health will be good because your mind will be straight, and your health will be straight, and your emotions, so just know that if you're actively, keeping yourself calm, if you're actively keeping yourself active, and you're just literally balancing yourself in both ways, you will end up having opportunities come your way, prosperity, happiness, joy. Okay. But there is going to be someone here that is going to deal with a non-committal relationship, okay? So someone is going to be, and that doesn't have to be high where, it's our love life and whatever. It can just be a non-committal relationship, as in not committing to work, not committing to, the finances. Someone is just going to be a little bit laxy daisy in their ways. Okay, so I have the Halloween deck, but I think with that one I'll do with your sex or your next general, because I feel like I need to do like a major arcana with you real quick, because we're almost out of time for you guys. So let's get one major arcana for you guys. These are also Halloween themed too, so I usually get clarifiers in some way, shape, or form, so I will get them for you through the major arcana. Okay? I just feel like this reading You know me, my readings are um, different because I'm just different. Okay. So we'll get what a major arcana for right now, a major arcana for what's coming, and a major arcana for overall. Okay. So what's coming is the Fool in reverse. And then, or what's now is the Fool in reverse. And then you've got quite a few for the what's coming. And then let's get your overall. Okay. So you got the Fool in reverse of what's coming at you right at this moment, what's happening right now. So that means carelessness, apathy, and being unprepared. The absence of something. So someone is kind of being a little bit foolish, you know, because when in the Fool is in the upright, that's being very playful, just kind of going. It's spur of the moment type of energy. Just going towards what you need to go to without any care or thought. But in the reverse, it's kind of just being, just going at it, but with no thought process, with no understanding of what you're going towards. Yes, the Fool is like, I'm just going to go for it, but they still do have some thought in their mind of what they're doing and where they're going to go. They kind of go with they kind of go on a whim and just kind of go for it, but they know what they're going for when it's in the upright. When it's in the reverse, it's being very careless. It's not understanding really what you're going for, and you're just kind of going to go at it with no thought, with no care, and there needs to be that. You can be the Fool and be silly and goofy and kind of just go forth, travel with no, with the wind beneath your feet and whatever, but make sure you know where you're going. Make sure that you do have an end destination, because if you're just going to go to go, where are you going to end up going? You can end up going to the point where you end up going in the wrong direction and end up in a bad situation. Okay. So again, someone here is being very selfish. Because you got let me read these. You got, oh, sorry, wait, wrong one. Apologize. You got the Empress. I read that wrong. Sorry. When it's in the reverse, sometimes I kind of mix them up. It's my dyslexia. Sorry. I mixed up the Hangman in reverse with the Empress. Empress. So the Hangman is in the upright and the Empress is in reverse. Okay, sorry. So the Empress in reverse is all about being dependent on others. There could be, someone that you've been wanting to have a child with, and or just rebirth of something, and or just something coming into your life, anew. A new start of something, and it's just not happening at this time. If you're having fertility issues, I feel for you. I'm sorry. Maybe we could do a Reiki healing and try to work out some of those blockages and help heal you in those areas. Again, I'm not a doctor, but I am a Reiki practitioner, and I do try to help heal through energy healing. Okay. Um, but for some, it's just someone is literally having trouble with things, rebirthing, renewing, just coming about, something new coming forth, some idea that you've wanted, coming about. And then you got the Hanged Man, so someone is feeling, a little bit stuck in the situation, just hanging around. But there's also a lot of wisdom. There's also someone being sacrificing themselves. So just be careful how much you sacrifice, though, because you could literally sacrifice so much to where you become very exhausted, and the things that you want to come about and be new can't come because you're just way too tired. But there is wisdom in the situation. There is knowledge. There just needs to be some type of a new outlook, a new path, in this situation. You also got the justice and the upright. So justice is coming towards you, one way or another. It's kind of like that cause and effect, that win-win, that win-win situation. um and the truth, some type of a truth will come out. So no matter what, like I always say, whatever you're putting out there will come back to you. So make sure that whatever you're doing, you're getting caught up in or get caught with, the truth will come out and you'll get your justice. So if someone has been doing something for you, and if to you, and you've been wanting to know what in the world is going on, you will get your justice. You will get your truth that will come out. Okay. And if you're on the opposite of this, and you're doing this to someone else, there you're going to get caught, and the truth will come out one way or another, somehow, some way. It may take, by tomorrow, it may take by a month, it may take a year, but the truth will come out one way or another. Okay. And then there's going to be that aha moment, that, oh, okay, I got it. Right now it's a little stuck. It's not coming. Things aren't coming out. This could be someone too, just like, really, you've been working towards something, you felt like it hasn't been able to come to fruition. Been feeling, like you have all that you need when it comes to this situation, like what you need. You have the wisdom to move forward, and but the truth hasn't been able to come out. Maybe you've like really wanted something in a career, and you haven't been able to speak about it at the moment because of certain situations. Just again, play it off how it resonates to you. And then the ending card on this, what's coming forth to you, is your is the star. So that's really good. That's a really, really good card. It says about renewal. So some type of renewal, like I was saying, you had that rebirth, but it wasn't happening. But there is going to be some type of reconciliation, some type of situation is going to be renewed, rejoiced. Even I hear just something very joyous and happy is gonna come forth, because look at, this is the Dracula, right? And he's, all of these are, creepy, spooky. So if you're not comfortable with these kind of cards, this just isn't the readings for you, because I am one that really likes kind of more the, creepier looking cards. They're just, to me, I feel that the light and the dark are the same, as above, so below, as below, so above, as within, so without, as without, so within. So like whatever you're putting out, you can will be inside as well. It's complicated, but it's like, for me, when I see this card, he looks a little devious, he looks a little bit like, creepy and whatever, but the meaning of the card is very beautiful. And he's a star, he's like shining, he's like the star of the show. So just know that, someone too is going to get their confidence back. There's going to be clarity, some type of inner clarity, inner knowledge. Again, that aha moment, like I said, and that some type of miracles even. Um, so let's go on to your outcome, and then we'll get on to your messages and your charms. Okay, guys? And then we'll be done with you, Sagittarius risings. And then again, I'm separating the readings like that. Okay, so you've got the moon. So the moon. So there is some type of illusions here, and or someone just really likes the night, and or some type of dark times as well. We are going into the darkness right now because of fall and winter. Someone could really like this time of year a lot. and or someone could have like that werewolf type of tendencies where at nighttime they come alive, and or maybe they become a little bit more aggressive as well. So the moon is all about unseen problems and uh, voluntary changes. So this could be someone is literally making their own choice to let me see, to move on from something or to travel towards something even. You got the high priestess in reverse. So the high priestess in reverse is clouded insight and blocked intuition. So someone is like blocking, I feel like, their intuition, blocking a situation, maybe blocking their knowledge, blocking their shine, their star, not allowing themselves to be the star, not allowing themselves to really move on from a situation. So just know that you have the ability to do so, guys. You have the ability to, transform yourselves into something more courageous, even. You have the ability to transform yourself into something, light and happy and really, really good for your life. So, okay, let's pause this and we'll get your messages, okay? Okay, guys, so this is my Halloween messages container, and this is stickers and or messages for you for the general. So I'll shake this up and then I'll grab you guys out some messages, okay? Oh, if this gets a little loud, along with the charms, if you're sensitive to noises, I will not be insulted. If you mute it, just remember when I'm done to make sure you unmute. That way you don't miss the messages. This isn't so bad because it's just, the light stuff. But when it gets to the charms, you might want to, lower the volume just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes and then reach in and grab some of the messages out for you guys. Okay, something fell on the floor. I felt it on my leg. Okay, hold on one sec. There you go. So like I figured with Sagittarius, because Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and other placements, Sagittarius is very playful type of sign. So I figured, and they're the child of the zodiac. So I figured that you guys would get, more of a playful messages. So you guys got a lot of stickers. So how I have you guys do this is when I show you the sticker and tell you what it is, go by the color and or just the sticker itself. Whatever comes to your mind when you first hear the name of what I'm reading to you, what I'm telling you what it is, that's the thing to go by. So if you needed to grab a piece of paper, pause this for a second and write down these stickers so you can, go back and see what they all kind of mean towards you, towards your situation. Do that now. That way you guys can, have those ready for you, because sometimes the messages come in a little bit later as well. So you guys got the green and yellow candy in a wrapper. You guys got RIP and a little gravestone. You guys got a dancing skeleton. Now these are all Halloween themes, so this could just mean, um, like dancing and or like bones and or, just being silly, stuff like that. You got a skeleton on a broom, so this could be like traveling, stuff like that. Being free, so remember, go with what your mind's telling you, okay? This is an ice cream, 3 different flavors, or 4 different flavors, options again. A spider with a web, a skeleton with crisscross bones with a spider on its head. The cutest thing about this spider with the spider web, its victims are candy corns and other little corn candies. So it's a candied spider. It's a happy spider. And you got the Grim Reaper skeleton in a robe of red. And you got the Bat Taco. And or the Dracula Taco. And then your message is knock knock. Who's there? Wanda Witch? Wanda Witch who? Wanda Witch, you a happy Halloween. Okay, guys? So there's your message. Let me grab your charmies. I also get not for every tea, but for those tea drinkers and or those just that like spiritual quotes and just quotes in general. I for my specific teas that I drink, some of them have it, some of them don't, but I feel like I need to read this one to you. It says your strength is your own belief. Again, your strength is your own belief. And the thing about this some of these teas is they have quotes on them. So if you like tea, and you don't know that some teas have quotes on them, look at your teas and pay attention to the little label, because sometimes they have a little message on there, and sometimes Spirit gives us those to give us that little bit of a boost of happiness, or give us that little bit of a smile. So this is my Pick Your Poison charm container. I'll be using this throughout the year. I do have another container, and I'll probably get a couple more just so I can have different like themes, possibly. I don't know yet. But this little baby is plastic, and she can get slightly noisy. So if the noise bothers you in particular, this is the time to mute the screen and or your phone so that it doesn't bother you, because it can get pretty clankety in here. Okay, guys? So here we go, Sagittarius risings. 1, 2, and 3, and we're going. And I went over my time with you guys already, so I gotta try to make it to 45 minutes, but it's not bad. So here we go. Again, I do close my eyes every time I pick out the charms, every time I pick up the messages, so just so you guys know. Okay, so let me pause this and I'll get you guys separated, and then we'll do the charms, and then you guys will be done. Okay, guys, so here's the last of your reading. You guys too. You guys like Scorpio rising. You guys didn't get many actual letters and or messages. You got more of the charms. Sometimes with my readings you'll get a lot of charms. Sometimes you get a lot of messages and or both. So just how it goes for you guys. So you got a lot of, you got 2 acorns, and acorns bring about luck, and one is dark, one is light. So this could be about your shadow self and your light self as well. There could be like 2 people, a divine person or divine people around you and or spirits, because you got multiple type of things here. You could be saving up your acorns, saving up your money. Acorns are also about luck and abundance, so just know that as well. You may need some a nature walk even. There is a weasel here, so there could be some type of need for play, some type of need for you know to not be secretive even for some, and or just not be sneaking around. But I feel like for quite a few of you, like maybe there's just been too much stress, and there needs a time to be playful, because you also got the cat too, and this one looks more like a kitten, because I do have ones that look like a cat as well, and this one is more kitten like. So maybe literally there just needs to be that time to play. This is a full grown cat, but you may for some look very young as well. You may be a lot wiser than what others people may see at first sight, but you're actually a lot wiser than what is assumed. You did get three spiders, so maybe there's a need to watch out for some spiders. Um, there could be significance in the three. You have a bigger spider, so this could be someone that has a family even. This could be a mom or a dad with two baby spiders, or two baby spiders, two children. And or this could be your own parent and you have a sibling. You could need to watch out for them. Maybe there could be something health wise, and or just some truth that needs to come out, and or like maybe there was like some type of uneasiness. There is actually four spiders, but one is orange. You have three black spiders and one orange spider, so one could feel like the oddball out of the bunch. Maybe in a family situation, you might feel a little bit odd. And or there could be a significance in the number four. You also got three dolphins, one dark orange and one light orange, one yellow. And again, there could be a significance in the number three. There could be a significance in the number two. And look up the colors and the significance of the dolphin, because dolphins, their spiritual significance is really beautiful. Um, Again, a lot of orange. So there could be someone that's really, really happy and or dark. You could kind of be like that werewolf where during the daytime you're really happy, really excited, all joyous, and then at nighttime you come out and you're there's that aggression into or your person, and or vice versa, where you or your person are dark during the day and more lively at night. And sometimes that can be too, where your situation is calling you to be more energetic, either in the night or the day, as well. Maybe there's creativity that comes out in one way or another. You also got the giraffe. It's a little tiny giraffe. And you got the color orange again. There's a lot of orange here. One, two, three, four, and five different times. So orange could be a very big significance to you. Could be a spiritual color for you. Could be your totem color. Because yes, we do have totem colors as well. We have totem colors that match with our zodiac signs as well. You also got the Frankenstein, so it could be sometimes, you feel like you've had the mad scientist towards you, and because it's so funny. I was just talking about this earlier today. Frankenstein is not actually Frankenstein. Frankenstein is actually the mad scientist. Frankenstein is actually Dr. Frankenstein. The monster is just the monster, but in society and the way that we all saw it, he didn't get a name, so we as people just assumed that his name would be Frankenstein, and it ended up becoming that. But in reality, the Frankenstein is Dr. Frankenstein. So maybe sometimes you've got that mad scientist kind of theme going on, and then other times you've got that like, huh? So maybe you're very smart at times, and then other times it's like, you're kind of confused at times, maybe in a situation. Maybe someone makes you feel very in tuned with what's going on, and then other times you're feeling very lost. You got the green skull. Skulls are always green is always about money and luck. So maybe it's like time to think about ways to bring in abundance, bring in luck for you, because you got that three times as well. Three greens. You got the bat, so it's a frog bat. So maybe there's someone that's kind of like a toad, and they're kind of like wanting to fly away sometimes, come in and out, possibly. There is Dracula, or a vampire. Someone could, want to take a bite out of life. Like I said, come out at night, be a leader, because Dracula was a leader. And this could also be um, someone very happy, because there's a smile on that Dracula. And there's two different leaves. There's a gold leaf and a bronze colored leaf. So look up those significances of the color and the leaf. Leaves, you could, there could be like a situation during Thanksgiving time, and or just at this time in general, that's significant for you. You may need to leave a situation, and or get in more with your spirit, touch with your spirituality. There is money coming in. This is a gold one. When I get the silver one, it's more of it's coming in, and when I get the gold one, it's more like it's more fast moving. It's kind of like the fire and water. You kind of have with silver, for me, it's a significance as it's flowing in, and then the gold one is like really kind of come in a lot quicker than thought. And it's a higher grade when it comes to the gold versus the silver. I particularly love silver, but you know that is how it is. You got the letter D for dog. You got the number G for Google. Number C for cat. So you got those three letters. You got thing, and you got trip. um you got live, things to feel, things to live for. You got feel. You got thing again, another trip. So someone could be really thinking of a trip. Someone could be tripping over stuff. Someone could be tripping on someone or a situation. Princess, divine. So someone could be treating someone like a princess or a prince. The divine is there for you. Sports and play. Someone could be connected to sports, and or very athletic or sports like, or likes to watch sports. Wish, this could be your wish fulfillment. Because you got divine with it, this could be a divine guidance, divine messages, or connecting with the divine. So there we go, Sagittarius risings. Many blessings to you. And we will close out the reading with 4 deep breaths. In and out. Remember thinking of yourself in that happy place, imagining yourself in that playful mode, imagining yourself at the very top of that place that you imagined, and being the most happy, in that childlike feeling. So again, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And then at the count of 4, I will end the reading. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Namaste. Many blessings to you all. Amen. Thank you for joining me on this reading. Again, I'll appreciate so much if you like and subscribe to my videos, so I can grow my channel, so I can get more of my messages out out there to more of you. Again, look for what's coming, because we have a project that we're working on that we'll be bringing to you soon, and more of my readings. If you like them, again, please like and subscribe. Comment below if you have any concerns and or a specific type of reading you want from me, and all of my information on how to contact me if you would like a private reading, and or if you would like to donate to my channel, and payment methods also are down below. I do have a price list as well, so if you would like that, I can email and or text message that to you. Okay, so many blessings again, you guys. Okay, namaste.